Today's activities have to do with value now. So this is a way that we can turn a basic shape into a three-dimensional form by adding value. Here is your definition. Value is the relative lightness and darkness of an object. So write that there. I'll repeat that. The relative lightness and darkness of an object. Shadows and highlights give the illusion of three dimensions. Shadows are not purely black. There's a range of grays in the shadows. And your drawing activity for this first page is to try to replicate the shading. It's a little blotchy because of the printing, I apologize, but I think you get the idea. Like, this is the highlight, there's the shadow, dark shadow. Don't forget your drop shadows too for each of these forms down below. Once that is done, you're going to move on to the next page. Line styles and value scales. Line styles are different types of marks an artist can make using different drawing material. Fill those words in, please. A value scale is a system of organizing value from darkest to lightest. And you can see these scales are named different things. This is blending, so you should not see any marks whatsoever. Hatching are short, quick, parallel lines. Cross hatching starts as hatching, and then you turn the paper and you come across in a different direction. And the more times you do that, the darker the value will get. And the cooler it looks, in my humble opinion. Stippling is the really annoying thing where you just do lots of tiny little dots. If I hear it, like a woodpecker, you're doing it too fast and too hard. Sorry about the bell. I can also tell if you're doing it too fast if I start seeing little hairs come up, little flicks of the pencil. That means you're doing it too fast. So literally brace your hand against the page, the paper, or the table, dot and lift, dot and lift, dot and lift. And then the squiggle is just very random. The more times you squiggle over a certain area, the darker the value will become. Try not to create a pattern. Squiggling is fun. So you're going to recreate all 5 of these line scales, value scales, with the same line styles down below. So either you can draw rectangles like this and fill them in, or not even draw a rectangle and just start doing your line styles like squiggles. So I want to see them go from really dark to really, really light. Okay. You may want to use your finger to blend the marks out in the blending line style. When that page is done, this is your final page for the day, and you can do this tomorrow with the pencils that I sent home with you, or if you are in class with me, you can hold off on this page till you see me again to finish it up. However, I will be checking all of your packets to make sure that they are completed Thursday if I see you in person at the end of the period, or Monday if I don't see you on Thursday. So if you don't have an HB, 2B, or 4B pencil at home, you may want to do this in class with me, and we can do that on Monday for the blue group. Those of you that are at home with this packet, my remote learners, you already have the pencils that you need for this activity. And so I am going to be expecting you to drop off your packet to me on Friday of this week so that I can check the progress and grade the one contour line drawing that you want me to grade. So you should probably put a little star on that page and say, please grade this. Yeah. So for those of you that do have the materials at home, this pencil here says 2B. This will be my scale. And I want to go from the lightest. So the lightest I can possibly make this 2B pencil go all the way across, and then the darkest would be pressing as hard as you can without breaking the pencil. And you're going to see a big difference between the HB, the 2B, and the 4B. The 4B is going to be a lot darker, the graphite is a lot softer, and the HB has a harder graphite, so it'll be lighter. And then you're going to have to come up with 2 values that are distinguishable between the lightest and the darkest in between. Have fun.